September 7, 2018. Tyrone's Conor Meyler and Brian Fenton of Dublin. Copyright INPHO, James Crombie. By Paddy Hickey Tyrone. Star Conor Meyler says he's none the worse for having played in the All-Ireland football final just 4 weeks after suffering a broken tibia. Back on August 5, Meyler was informed that his season was over after suffering the damage to his shin in the closing stages of the Super 8 win over Donegal at Ballybofey. Normally, it takes a sportsperson approximately 12 weeks to make a full recovery from such an injury, but through a combination of hard work and boundless dedication, Meyler was able to line out against Dublin last Sunday just 4 weeks after his unfortunate mishap at Hale Park. It would be totally understandable if the wing forward decided on a break from games activity in the wake of his remarkable feat of being able to take to the field in the Croke Park showpiece. But that's far from being the case, as he intends to line out this coming Sunday with his club, St Enda's, in a Tyrone League tie against Moy, who will be powered by the Kavanagh brothers, Colm and Sean, who retired from inter-county action following last year's All-Ireland loss to the Dubs. Thankfully, my tibia hasn't given me any bother at all since the All-Ireland final, and I think the best way to get over the defeat on Sunday is to get back playing with my club as soon as possible, remarked Meyler, who was replaced by Lee Brennan early in the second half. So I'm really looking forward to playing for my club in Sunday's game. And, as we'll be playing in the first round of the championship 2 weeks later against Agiron, the league match will be very useful preparation for the second game, added Meyler, whose club are the reigning Tyrone champions. A member of the Tyrone team which defeated Tipperary in the 2015 All-Ireland Under-21 final, Meyler revealed that he was determined to defy medical opinion in the wake of his serious leg injury. I could have accepted the news that my season was over, but instead I was determined to try as hard as I could to get myself ready to play some part in the All-Ireland final, he said. Such an opportunity doesn't come around every year, so I was intent on making the most of the situation. Even if I had fallen short of making the All-Ireland final, I would have had no regrets of trying to get myself physically ready for the game. Between the Donegal game and the All-Ireland final, I sometimes trained 3 and 4 times a week, and this include doing anti-gravity running on a treadmill. As well, I slept in an oxygen tent, and I got tremendous support from the Tyrone team management, and from one of the Tyrone physios, Lewis O'Connor, and from my club physio, Maria McCulloch. However, despite all the steps I had taken, it was 2.5 weeks before I was in a position to start doing some outdoor training, meaning I had only 1.5 weeks outdoor training done before the All-Ireland final, he added. And it's a telling indication of 23-year-old Meyler's determination to play in the All-Ireland final that he passed up the opportunity of earning income from football coaching duties in the wake of sustaining his injury in order to devote himself totally to his goal of featuring in the Croke Park showpiece. I recently qualified as a teacher, and the income from the football coaching would have been very welcome to me, he remarked. But I was determined to allow nothing to stand in the way of me playing in the All-Ireland final. In the aftermath of acquiring his teaching qualification, Meyler has decided to commence a master's qualification in teaching, and next week he will relocate from Omagh to Dublin, where he will be a student at UCD. Nevertheless, he will continue to train and play with his club while based in the capital. It will be a 2.5-hour trip each way from Dublin to home, but that's something I am prepared to do without any hesitation, he explained. In future years, I may turn to work as a lecturer, and that is why I am doing the master's, tweet.